Dear Anne from Nina, I live in Danville, Iowa. It's right in the middle of America. We live on a small farm, and sometimes my sister Janine, who is a lot bossy and a little nice, takes me on tractor rides. Margot, tractor rides? That sounds like fun, and her sister's bossy just like you.
I am not bossy.
Shh, listen. I'm in 5th grade in school, just like me. Right now, we are learning our multiplication tables. It's hard, but my mother is a teacher helps. We have a lot to do on the farm, and I'm in charge of feeding and cleaning up after the chickens. Sometimes, when I get their eggs in the morning, they peck at me. Chickens? I wish we had chickens.
I bet you wouldn't like getting pecked by them.
I know this is all boring stuff. I live on a cornfield, and in the summer, all I see is corn. I hope to travel the world someday like my teacher, Miss Birdie. Sometimes, in the winter, when there isn't much work on the farm, we go to Burlington and see a movie. I saw The Wizard of Oz. I loved it a lot. I'd like to go to Oz. Sometimes I think your home is a lot like Oz. It's over the rainbow and filled with castles. My sister loves the Scarecrow, but we have too many scarecrows in Iowa. My favorite character was the Cowardly Lion. Have you seen it? Margot, she thinks we live over the rainbow. I must see that movie. I love to read. Do you know the Betsy Tassy books? It's about a friendship between two girls. Maybe one day one of us will write a friendship book about us. I live with my mother and my older sister Janine, who is 14. She wrote your sister a letter. My father died when I was little in an accident. I miss having a dad. It is snowing out. It snows a lot here in the winter. Does it snow where you live? I want to know all about you. My teacher, Miss Birdie, visited Amsterdam and has showed us some very pretty pictures. It looks like a fairy tale city. Do you ice skate like Hans Berker? Do you have wooden shoes? I hope to become good friends and meet you someday. From your pen pal, Nina Jensen, February 10, 1940. She wrote it in February? It took 2 months to get here? I must answer right away. If it took that long to get a letter from America, I'll be old before the next one comes. Where's your letter?
Pim's still translating it.
Aren't you just dying to know what it says? You should tell him to hurry up.
No, I can wait a little longer.
What should I tell her? There's so much to say. I think she likes castles. We do have castles not far from here. Maybe she'd want to know about them. And I could tell her about my best friends and what I studied in school. Or I could write about my family first. Ha! I could tell about you and how bossy you are. Look, Pim left us a map of America.
There's Iowa.
That was fast.
She did say it was in the middle of the country.
Do you see Danville?
Give me a minute.
Let me look.
Here, you can look in the north and I'll look in the south. It'll be faster that way.
It's not anywhere, but the letter came from somewhere.
Here's Burlington. Didn't she say something about Burlington?
Her town must be teeny tiny if it's not on the map. I wonder if all the Netherlands can fit in the state of Iowa.
Ask her.
I will. And you should stop writing in a diary and start writing to a real person.
I write to myself. I am a real person.
What do you tell yourself?
I write about things that make me wonder. I write about the books I've read, the ones that I like. I love answering stories. I'll save it for you.
Is it a mystery or a love story?
It's about just thoughts of artists and writers.
But what's it about?
It's not about anything. It's just little pieces of life.
That sounds too much like school. I like stories that make you laugh and cry. That's what you should write in your diary.
I write about the world, the good times and the hard times, and how we can no longer go to Grandma's in Switzerland because the Germans won't let us in their country.
If I had a diary, I would write about my best friends and what my favorite ice cream is.
You should keep a diary.
Maybe someday, but for now, I like writing to Nina in America. I love America, and the wonderful dance movies that they have like this. And they have the Statue of Liberty that welcomes people from all over the world, and they all speak English. I should study English.
It's tricky. Once I know more, I can teach you.
We should see if Pam's finished translating your letter.
Yeah, but if he's not, don't nag him.
Race you.